Hey everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about crystals. And I don't know if I'll put this as a basics video or not. Um, because it's gonna be mostly me just like showing off my crystals, and it's not really like it kind of goes into a little bit about like what crystals are used for, but I mean not like elaborate or anything. So I might put it as a basics video and I might not, but oh well. So crystals, they're basically used in like spells and for certain they definitely they're used for everything. Excuse my voice, I've kind of a sore throat. Not really, it's just raspy. Um so crystals. Oh my gosh, where do I start? It's such a broad topic, and I definitely can't cover it in all in one video or anything like that. So I'm not even gonna try. Um, but I love them. I've always have. My favorite crystal being amethyst. One, it's I've just always liked it, and then I don't know. I just like what it does. But yeah, so like spells and rituals, and they can even be used as like wands. Some people carve them into wands or like a rod or something like that. It's they're used for everything, like literally everything, and they do so much. It's unbelievable. So I'll just go. I guess I'll get to showing off my crystals and stuff. I have a butt ton of amethyst, so bear with me. Um, I have one raw amethyst that's like it's not really raw, but it's like not polished or anything like that. My friend gave this to me like a couple years ago. But then I have all of these little amethysts. Oopsie. Um, rocks and stones and stuff. So let me snip up. Sorry, that's probably easier. Yay, my amethysts. They're so pretty. I like them a lot, mainly because helps with your emotional energy and then your whole sixth sense kind of psychic stuff, and I always had a knack for that, I guess. So, and it just so happens that purple is my favorite color. So I also have, let's see, what else do I have? So much. I also have this little point that I got at the Grand Canyon like a couple years back when I went with my family. It's just a necklace. No, I want to get a pendulum, but I haven't found the right one, so I'm still looking. And then I have this little bottle of amethyst. They're like little, what do you call them? Uh, Little points? Not points. They're like crystal shards. I don't know. I guess I would call them shards. They're like little pebbles of the stone. I don't know what to call them, but I use these to put in spell bags and sachets and such for whatever spell that I'm doing. Not whatever or any, but any spell that calls for amethyst or that I want to put in there for extra stuff, then I will. I don't have a whole lot of citrine, but I do have another one of these little bottles of citrine. It's kind of used up a little bit there. But I usually put maybe like two or three, one or two, I don't know, somewhere between one and three of those little pebbles in my sachets and spell bags and such, because citrine is one of those crystals that doesn't need to be charged, and it'll keep other things around it charged. So whatever I put in that sachet or spell bag can go for a pretty long time or just never need to be recharged or anything. I also have this tumbled piece of citrine. The orange is on the side more. And then I have this piece. It's my favorite piece of citrine ever. It's got a little black spot right there. I hear that citrine will sometimes like go completely like black, like this little spot here, because it's being used up, or all of its magical properties have been like completely just sapped out. I haven't had that happen to me, but I've heard of people that it has happened to. And I've never seen a stone or a citrine stone that has had that happen, so I'm not really sure if that is true or not, but I'm keeping my mind open. I also like quartz. I don't have as much quartz as I do amethyst because that's obviously my favorite stone. But I've got this one, this quartz point. I love this point. It's so pretty. I got it. Let's see, Cave of the Winds, I think, here in Colorado. Is that right? I don't know. And then I have 3 pieces of tumbled quartz. It's hard to tell the difference between tumbled quartz and a couple other clear stones just because they kind of look the same, but if you look like on the inside of them, you can tell that it's quartz just because of how the inside is. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like the crystal balls. Like sometimes the ones that aren't like completely polished on the inside, like they're just kind of have this little effect on the inside. Kind of like that. Which reminds me, I want a crystal ball, and I have been looking. I went to Herbs and Arts in Denver when I was visiting my friend. Great shop, by the way. I recommend it for anybody who lives in Colorado or lives in Denver. It's a great shop. People are very nice there, and they have a lot of good stuff. Um, that's decently priced too. It's not like overpriced or anything like that. And I before I had moved back to the Springs, I like, I went there and there were crystal balls, but I didn't have the money. And I went back the week that I saw my friend, and unfortunately, they only had the ones with the whole this effect inside, and I want a clear, like one that looks like glass, but of course glass sucks. So anyway, moving on. I have one piece of obsidian that I found. I don't remember where I found it, and I don't remember when, but I know that I found it. Um, I really like obsidian. It's lighter than you would think obsidian would be, considering it's, volcanic glass. I don't know, maybe you wouldn't think that it's all that heavy, but yeah, it's just pretty to me. I love it. I wish I had a better piece of it, but I don't. And then I have some blood tiger's eye. I love tiger's eye. You can see it really good in the light right here. I can't really see it all that well because the light's in my window, but I have this piece. I have this piece. And then I also have this piece. And this piece on the back is broken or chiseled off or whatever, and it looks really cool. Especially the line on the bottom here. Let's see. Did I already show my rose quartz? No, I don't think I showed my rose quartz. Rose quartz? My pink rose quartz? I have a worry stone with rose quartz too. I have a couple other stones that I don't really know what they are because I haven't bothered to look them up. But as I've had them for a very long time, so. But anyway, as far as like I have more, but I don't have the time because I'm already about 9 minutes into this video. So, as far as stones go, like the ones that I showed, like amethyst is like good for raising your psychic energy, and it helps with your emotions too. Like I have an amethyst point. I guess I have another one. I forgot about it. I haven't worn my keys in a while, so I forget that I have a amethyst point. It's like this big. On a keychain or a key loop on my keys that I carry around with me all the time because it helps me not be depressed all the time. As far as rose quartz goes, it's more of like, kind of a love-ish stone. I mean, hence the pink, but, you don't want to be stereotypical about the pink anyway. Citrine, like I said, doesn't need to be charged. It's... Hey, buddy. My dog walked in. That's what I use it for. Like, I can't remember off the top of my head what else it's used for, just because I've gone so long, using it for solely one thing. But I know I'm a horrible person. Quartz, just clear quartz, is a general energy razor, and it's used quite often by a lot of people, because of its properties to do that. I think it also helps with divination, because that's the main color for crystal balls, white quartz. You can get them in like rose quartz or amethyst or tiger's eye, like whatever stone, but usually they come in like, just general quartz. Obsidian, I can't remember what that is since I have never really looked into it because I only have one piece of it. But tiger's eye is a good protection stone, and it also helps with money. So, like, if you wanted to have better luck with gathering money from anywhere, you would probably want to, like, bless a stone or carry a bunch of tiger's eye with you in your pocket. Excuse me. And I think I had all of those stones. I would go into depth about other stones, but I'm already like 11 minutes 26 seconds, and like crystals is just way too broad of a topic. I mean, they're used for everything. You can even like crystal healing, like everything and anything, like spells, rituals, crystal healing, wands, anything that you could think of. But it's cool to go out and look for stones. Make sure that, well, I guess not make sure, but like once you get home, just kind of like, I don't know, go out on a walk somewhere in the woods or like somewhere and just pick up a bunch of rocks and bring them home and look them up. You might be surprised at what you find, or you might not be surprised at what you find because it might just be a little crap. But crystals are fun. They're fun to work with. I know I love them. I always have. I don't know what got me into crystals as much as I am now, but it's almost as bad as I am about herbs. But I guess that's the end of my video. I hope this kind of like wasn't boring. But thank you for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, do whatever you do, and I'll see you in my next video.